Hello everybody, my name is Fuloo and welcome to a brand new video on a brand new server. We are the first ones in and we are just about to let everybody know of the IP address so they can start jumping in. So I just wanted to do a quick hello first, but let's bring everyone onto the server and have some fun. Alright, I just posted the IP address. Hope there's no problems. Well guys, they've all started joining now. They're all starting to get their first trees. Let's join the chat and see what's going on. Alright, where are we doing this photo? I'm standing next to Geeky. This is going to be the photo spot. Well, welcome everyone to Fuloocraft Horizons Divided. I guess you should probably all find your faction. Well guys, I think everyone's in and yeah, starting to punch each other, so we might actually get to work and start getting some more resources. I've got a few things I want to get done straight away, so yeah, let's get to work.
Okay, I think it's time that we go our separate ways.
Oh, and if you're new here, my name's Fuloo. I like to play Minecraft, make the odd YouTube video, try to stream on Twitch occasionally, and post on Instagram as much as I can. Feel free to follow me on these platforms. You can always send me a DM. I try to reply to all of them. And as you can see, we do have a data pack that allows us to have our player's head. It drops when another player kills you, and it also says who killed you. So we went over to Car Hills to get his head, and I also let him get mine. Here's the clip. Alright, you ready?
As ever. Ooh. Wow. So swords do a lot of damage. Ooh.
Running around with wooden swords is going to be funny.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice. Sweet. Thank you.
Now we've both got our heads in each other's heads. Hey, so it's actually the next day for me. Yesterday's recording got taken up a lot by just the sort of intro and playing around. We got a little bit of work done, which I will sort of show you now, but yeah, we got lots to do. So this is my little place so far. I know, it's not much. Just some basic farms. We have a bed, a couple chests, an AFK fishing farm, which we're slowly getting a decent enough fishing rod to fish with. By decent, I mean just a fishing rod, and string was the hardest thing to find. But yeah, that's about all we sort of got to last night playing. So hopefully we can actually get some good playtime in now and not get interrupted by everybody's shenanigans or whatever admin things that I had to deal with. Oh, and don't forget there's a Discord. Link somewhere. You can come and chat to us on Discord. So as far as plans go for the server, I do have a couple. They're sort of vague and big, but we'll just sort of see how things go. As for everybody else, it is we've broken into some factions that they've broken off into their own little areas to do their own like little builds, and we're having sort of challenges between them, certain milestones that they've got to get to with certain builds, and then there'll be sort of PvP battles and fun stuff going on. I'm basically looking after the community area, so building the community area, which will be some roads and then some sort of main structures. The first main building we'll be starting is the Nether portal. We're going to restrict it to only having the Nether portal in the community area to start with. So that will be my first main job after sort of setting myself up and getting some tools and things. I'll probably build just like a small little temporary portal in the location I want, and then we will build a much bigger sort of Nether portal area. I'll get this block and I'll show you what I was sort of thinking. It didn't fall in the right spot anyway. So if you can see that tree up there, I should probably go and start cutting them down. I want to sort of build it on top of that hill. It's a relatively large hill, and I think over time we will just cover the entire hill in netherrack or some sort of nethery type of blocks. Don't know if we make it look natural or if we make it look like a structure, and then have like a really big portal at the top, which is up about here somewhere is the top. Yeah, there we go. So if we can sort of climb on these trees a little bit, you can kind of, well, if I can jump, you can kind of see we're right up the top here. Once we remove some of these trees, we could even build it up a few more blocks. We've got a bit of height to be seen. Now 0, 0 is somewhere around there, so we'll build some sort of like main sort of center point spawn area, and from there we will build out roads in each of the directions that the factions have gone. We've got 1,000 by 1,000 square block to build the community area, so there'll be some long pathways, but so that will be the main sort of crossroads. So I think the nether portal being here is at least nice and central. I'm guessing I will make some sort of temporary house here, only because I just sort of dug my hole there to survive my first night and I'm still there, so it's probably what's going to end up happening. And then I guess we could probably just build some more main buildings around this like lake, and down in this sort of little valley here, being around that main sort of center point, which everyone will be accessing a lot. In the community area we'll also be building some shops, or not just us, each of the factions or people within them can build some shops so they can come and sell their, I don't know, whatever they've got to sell, services, goods, whatever they've crafted or, I don't know, farmed. We are going to put in a in-game currency. I will explain that more once it's installed and we know what we're doing. Also thinking of maybe like some mini games. We're considering maybe like a Colosseum type of arena that we could sort of PvP in, or have like little, I don't know, even like little maze challenges and stuff could be cool to build within this area. So if you have any ideas of things we could build, let me know down in the comments. Mightn't be coming up in the next episode or two, but I'll take them on board and have a little think, and might add them to the list of things to do. We do have a couple little helpers, and each of the factions can come in and build things as well. Once we get some main roads in place, we might do some like little back roads and stuff. That'll sort of start to divide the area up, so that way they can sort of see where they can come in and build. We might pick little areas to be a shopping district or a games district, or we'll just mix them together. I don't know. We'll just sort of see how that area sort of evolves as we build. So just a little update. I've been clearing a fair few trees, and I've got a framework for the nether portal, which I'm going to be trying to get together as soon as possible. I did manage to, oh, and I sort of expanded this thing a little bit too. Did manage to get myself lots of obsidian. We've got a pickaxe there. I've got ready to build an enchanting table, but I haven't got diamonds or anything for that. So I might actually grab the obsidian. I might actually place this portal in, because I think that is going to be a good size. Like from back here it looks pretty big. Then we'll need to go into the nether to collect a whole bunch of resources so we can decorate this all nether-y like. If that makes sense, or is a word. Oh, and we also got like some dark oak. Did a little bit of exploring and this and that. Found a skeleton spawner while I was mining. That'll be fun to turn into something. So here's the center, which is 0, 0. So around here we'll be making some sort of like main crossroads of the main roads that will go out each of the directions. But at some point I guess we'll have a road down here and a road up there, so I think we'll have the road come up this way for the nether portal. We'll change this around a little bit to make it look a little bit more ramp-like, and then we can come up here, and I think I'm just going to like cover this whole hill in like netherrack and make it kind of look like the nether is just like broken from the underworld into the overworld or something like that. something along those lines. So I'm actually got to remove this and then place down the obsidian. And the last block, there we go. I guess we'll go make a flint and steel and, yeah, light the portal. Perhaps I should make some pickaxes to take into the nether. Or even a shield. Maybe a new sword. Got no armor either. Or food. That could be a thing. Might need food. Alright, I think I'm as set as I can be. I've got no armor, but I'm really just going to light it, head in and see where we sort of are and try and collect a bunch of netherrack, I think. I don't know, I guess I should probably go mining and maybe get myself some more diamonds to do this properly, because there's going to be a lot of netherrack needed to cover this hill in netherrack, but I don't know, we'll get it started. Anyway, first nether portal of the server, and ooh, nice and big one. Isn't that exciting? Okay, where are we going to go? Wow, that's only a little portal, isn't it? Not as impressive on the other side when you got a little portal. Well, it seems to be an okay location, I guess. What level are we on? 53. I think I want to move the nether portal like up into the roof, like number 100 or something. So that could be a challenge, I guess, but we mightn't worry about that to start with. Not the safest of areas to be. What if we just collect a little bit of this and make the portal that touch safer? Well, that was interesting. As you can see, we've added a little bit of netherrack. Had to like move that portal and break that portal and travel here and do all of these things, but we do have the portal here. We do have it in the right spot in the nether, and we've got to collect quite a lot of netherrack so we can start covering this hill. I think over time we're just going to cover the hill of netherrack, and then we'll just add in all the other nethery elements to make it look like the nether's just broken into the overworld. Maybe make some sort of like mini little fortress around the actual portal itself. At least that's the idea at this point. We'll see what happens as we build it. Anyway, I think this might wrap up this episode. I'll have probably a week before the next episode comes out, so we can have a little think about, well, what's the next project going to be around here. But in the meantime, I might do a little bit of streaming on Twitch, so if you're not, come follow me on Twitch and come and hang out. Otherwise, until next time, bye bye.